All right. Now, I don't think I need to go really into the whole word respect again. Um, for instance, uh, to Magnus, I respect the brother. The reason why I respect the brother is because situation happened in the family. He needed some extra ends. Went on Sideshow Freaks and got rid of a piece that I'm trying to get. And it was that Spartacus figure, uh, a champion version of Spartacus. That's one hell of a piece to be getting rid of. You know what I'm saying? But situation happened, and the family got to take care of the family first. And to give up something that I would say in your prize collection so that you can take care of family first, that's respect. He also gets respect because, I never met the brother in person, but he's a good father figure type. My years in traveling over the world, I've seen some deadbeat fucking dads, deadbeat fathers. I've dealt with single women that got kids, and the dads, they ain't doing shit for their kids. Not doing a damn thing. But you look at you look at Brother Magnus, and brother takes care of his family in any way possible that he can. He takes care of his family. You know, that's respect. All right. The same thing with one. I haven't heard from the brother. Nobody has heard from. Actually, I did hear from him a couple of days ago. He sent me a message on my Facebook, but nobody has heard from him. Yeah, I was a little irritated because I'm like, dude, you just can't fall off the face of the earth and just pretty much tell, pay peace. But the brother recently had a new baby. And you know what? Got to take care of the family. By any means possible, you got to take care of the family. If that means that you got to stop doing your blog channel, you got to stop getting on YouTube, you got to kind of, ignore the phone calls because you got to attend to your newborn and your kids, that's respect. And I'm going to respect that. Okay? So, again, your boy Odell is really big on that word respect. And when you just totally come after, when you just totally attack me like that, then my respect for you. And because the thing is, okay, I represent the United States Air Force. That's who I represent. So you best believe every time I get up in the morning, I'm going to look sharp in my uniform. I'm going to go to work and I'm going to give 110%. When I go out into the public and people see me in my uniform, I'm going to be professional at all times. It's a yes, sir, no, ma'am, yes, ma'am, no, sir. Because I'm representing the United States Air Force. Okay? If you are in the Sideshow Freaks and you want the Sideshow Freaks form to be the best form possible, conduct yourselves in a professional manner. Don't call people that are brand new to the site losers. Don't sit there and call them spammers. Don't call them a dumbass. Because when you sit there and you start doing that shit, now you're going to sit there and get people like me be like, man, maybe I don't need to be on this fucking site. You got some dickheads on here. It's simple. Conduct yourself in a professional manner. I was professional until the point where they just pissed me off, and I was just getting ready to just start calling motherfuckers out and calling them, fuck you, dumbass, whatever. But if I would have done that, they probably would have booted my ass off of Sideshow Freaks. But I mean, even if they did, it's not like I'm going to go home and go cry to mommy because that happened. Nah, I got better things to do. So that was my whole spiel on Sideshow Freaks being there's some assholes in there. And they're making the forum look like shit. People like Mike Echo, people like Beta 2G, Once Customs, Dark Grayskull, Magnus, you guys make the forum comfortable and enjoyable for people to come in there and show this shit and communicate with everybody. But then you get that other certain percentage of people that are just straight assholes. They're making the forum look bad. Those are the ones that need to be sit there, and those are the ones that need to be banned. Okay, now let's jump onto the topic with the clothing. How did all this happen? Again, on my Facebook, on this certain section, this one cat, I mean, he clearly mentioned about being on Sideshow Freaks. You know, told people his name on there. And ever since that Hot Toys manga, the Ironmonger came out, people were saying the price on that is way too high. Okay, it's way too high. And what killed me was he's the same dude that said, oh my God, that is just too much. But then he just spent around over the amount of the Hot Toys Ironmonger for a fucking outfit. So now I'm like, where's the logic in that? Don't get me wrong. Kato puts out high quality 1/6 clothing. Now, here's, in Mag, this can go 50-50. Do we know that it's just him doing the work? He may have 6 brothers that know how to do that shit as well and help him produce this stuff out. I know it takes time. I know it does. And like I said, some people can like the Lakers, people can like the Bulls. Some people can like the Lakers and the Bulls. I like the Lakers and the Bulls. We're all going to like different things. We're all going to not like a lot of things. And me personally, I just don't feel my money is worth jumping into 1/6 clothing and dropping all that money on one little outfit. I'd rather get some figures. With that one little outfit, I can go on ahead and cop me about 2 figures. I'd rather sit there and do that. Because for me, the clothing doesn't have to be perfect. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect for me. But the thing that just killed me was like all these people were sitting here talking about the Hot Toys Ironmonger. Way too much fucking money. But they dropping crazy bills on clothing. To each its own. Your boy here ain't gonna do that. That Rick figure, God, I want one. I want one so fucking bad. You know? I want one. I watched that show with dedication. Comes on Sundays for you guys. For me out here in Korea, I gotta wait until Monday evening. So that anticipation when Sunday hits for me, I gotta wait. Same thing with Dexter. I gotta wait until Monday evening to watch my shows, and I'm dedicated to that shit. But I'm not gonna drop $200 on a shirt and pants. Now, if they would have said, yo, we're giving you the shirt, the pants, the boots, and the belt with the gun and everything, shit, throw your boy's name in there. I'm in there. I'll drop 2 bills for that. But all you're getting is a top, pants. I can't do that. Nah. Can't do that. I think it's a little overpriced. And by doing, you know, a limited amount, that's how you get your people to come in and say, definitely got to sit there and get it. But again, I'm a patient dude. I have faith that Sideshow and Hot Toys will jump into The Walking Dead, because that show is it's off the chain. Hopefully one day they do sit there and say about Dexter as well, and jump into the line of doing Dexter. I'm a patient dude. I can wait for that. The whole bit about, you know, leaving Hot Toys and, you know, staying with Hot Toys, me, and I'm not trying to brag about this, but my paper's long. So if they want to sit there and they want to drop out a figure that's $400 and I like it, I'll get it. You're always going to get something wrong with figures. You're always going to do. They put out at least 2 million something figures, whatever. They all can't be perfect. That's when you get, if you get something that's wrong with it, then you return that shit back. Hey, Sideshow, yo, this shit is fucked up. I'm returning it right back to you until you get one that's perfect. Okay? For me, like for instance, I don't fuck with Ford cars no more. I bought a Mustang convertible and I had that mug. I just sold it finally. I've had that mug for a long time and it was a piece of shit car. Always had problems, but that's investing up to like 20 grand worth of money. That's a lot of fucking money. So therefore, I'm not doing it again. That was a one-time lesson learned, that Ford produces shitty cars. And I ain't fucking with that, because I'm not going to waste my money investing in them anymore. But with Hot Toys, $200-$300 range, I can drop that. If I get a figure that's fucked up, if I can't fix it, I'm going to send it back for them to fix it. You know, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? So I'll keep going into Hot Toys until they start actually putting out really shitty figures, and that's all they're gonna continue to do, is put out shitty figures like the Nolan from Predator. That's when I'll just sit there and be like, you know what? Hell no, I'm not fucking with Hot Toys no more. But you know, like I said, I appreciate the video response, because I want feedback. I want feedback from everybody, because I don't want to make it look like I'm a dickhead and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So by all means, I appreciate the feedback. There's still love for you all the way over here in Korea, brother. You know what I'm saying? There are certain things that you like you mentioned the Willy Wonka from Rain Man. I'm sure it's gonna be a badass piece. I'll never own it because I didn't like the movie. I'm not a Willy Wonka fan, and that's just a piece that I just don't want in my collection. Even if it's bad as hell, like the orange, the clockwork orange, whatever figure, nice pieces. Your boy tried watching the movie, and that shit just did not. It didn't. Wasn't feeling it. You know, but then again, like I said, to each his own. A lot of people likes different stuff. I like watching black and white westerns. My mom she watches that all the time. So I sit back and I watch black and white westerns. No problem. Some of the chicks I hang with, they can't do that shit. You know, but I can kick back and I can watch that shit. And, you know, black and white shit that came out before I was even born. But again, it's to each its own. You know, you got your things that you like. I got my things that I like. So I'll still be on Sideshow Freaks, because there's a lot of people that showed love for me for the statue, and they want to see more work more work that I, get commissioned. You know, I'll stay away from the dickheads, and folks want to spend $800 on an outfit. I guess that's up on them. So, and where the fuck is one too? Holla at your boy, man.